There must be a turbo man around here somewhere.
The last one just left. Some lady had it on layaway.
A lady? What lady?
Short, with a fur coat. Fur
coat.
Sorry, buddy. Give me this. Hey! This is war.
No, this is the Fortress of Dorkness, the nerdy nexus for all your geeky needs. I'm your host, Dylan. It's the holiday season, boys and girls, the last episode of 2017. I just had to dress up for the occasion.
What is this fucking tie business?
Oh, come on.
You think this is a joke? Maybe I enjoy getting dolled up. You're not even wearing clothes for half of 1987's classic action bonanza Predator. Real history is here to tell you good people how much of a joke this movie literally is. Following the release of 1985's Rocky IV and the butt-whooping Russia's He-Man received at the hands of Stallone, a joke started circulating Hollywood. The only person left for the Italian stallion to fight was an extraterrestrial. I suppose you're wondering how we go from this to a testosterone-fueled adventure in South America.
Yeah! Stick around.
This gag inspired brothers and first-time writers Jim and John Thomas to craft a story about it. Originally titled Hunter, the tale was about a group of aliens who come to Earth to kill the most dangerous game, man. After producer Joel Silver got his chromed hands on their printed papers, the idea of a single alien hunter tormenting a unit of the best mankind could offer was deemed more terrifying. Did you see Muppets from Space? Gonzo is straight up the scariest alien ever! Director John McTiernan was hired to lead the project. McTiernan and the producers felt the alien only had one clear choice for his sport on our old ball of dirt, machismo. And only one man, besides Lieutenant Raymond Tango, oozes macho. Not Randy Savage! Don't make me storm out of here!
I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of heat time!
The Austrian Oak led a team of soldiers that included Chubbs Peterson, The Body, Sonny Landham, Bill Duke, and Richard Chavez. With backgrounds in wrestling, bodybuilding, and actual military, this ragtag team was perfect to take on the Space Invader. Additionally, the crew wanted a writer on location to do on-the-spot rewrites. Thus, they cast writer Shane Black as one of the commandos. I guess they dropped the ball with the whole macho thing with this guy. They even ended up sticking with the original script. So why was this twig here? Shooting in the jungle proved difficult with the combination of heat and unbearable cold conditions, uneven landscape, and the egos of the cast.
So you cooked up a story and dropped the 6 of us in a meat grinder.
Turbo Man himself had to suffer through freezing temperatures covered in mud for the climax of the tale. At least his sheen became sexy enough for red heat.
Cocainum.
On top of all this, the cast would rigorously train in the mornings. Gotta build up them pecs. And then after a physically straining day, they would work out at night. This caused some friendly competition between the brochachos, who would measure their bodies to see who was bigger. White Lightning and Hercules in New York even noted that Kindergarten Cop told the production designers to inform Jesse that he had larger arms than Mr. Universe. Later, the two would measure their biceps, only to find that Arnie's were bigger.
Get to the chopper!
Okay, enough about the hunted. Let's get to the hunter. Difficulties arose with the first design of the Predator, which resembled a, what is that, a Starman reject? It was like a giant bug thing. Something the creatives weren't happy about. But a strong protagonist needs a strong antagonist. Enter the muscles from Brussels, Jean-Claude Van Damme, as the original actor playing the Predator. The suit, which already arrived to set late, was hot and cumbersome to move around in, especially in the jungle. And apparently, Van Damme, still mostly an unknown at the time, was never told that his face wouldn't be on camera. This upset him very much. It was decided that hitting the drawing board with the suit was the best option, as was replacing the man in the suit. Exit Jean-Claude Van Damme. Enter Stan Winston, but not as the creature. Winston went about the task of redesigning the praying mantis into something far more intimidating. He opted for a far more humanoid concept, larger and imposing. While on a plane with James Cameron, Jim suggested to Winston to give the creature mandibles, as it was something he had always wanted to see. There he goes, Jim raising the bar again. Kevin Peter Hall was cast as the new, legitimate hunter-like alien. The suit was still heavy and unbalanced, and Hall would later say the experience wasn't a movie, it was a survival story for all of us. To achieve the unique visual effects of the cloaking device, 2 separate plates were shot. The alien suit was shot in a chroma red to make it stand out from the rest of the jungle. A second plate was shot with a 30% wider lens without the actors and merged with the first, creating the effect of bending light during camouflage. A Infometrics thermal video scanner, what is that word, was used to create the heat vision effects. Despite all of this, Predator released and possibly gave us the greatest gift of all. The single most epic, well-written, kick-ass sexual Tyrannosaurus making film of all time. A sequel, soft reboot, some crossovers, and multiple other media projects followed, but none of them were able to capture the epic insanity of the first film. That's all we have for today. Leave your comments in the jungle. We'll send a squad in later to deal with it. Hopefully you don't get lost on liking, subscribing, and following us on social media, considering we're hunting you? You've been watching Real History. I'm Christian Viller, and this has been the Fortress of Dorkness.